astounded by the size of the city. You wouldn't think that being in a desert country, there could be a city this large. The water consumption rate alone should put this place under within a week. But because Neomar is such a wealthy country, Gain has the funds and the means to keep the city running. As you enter the city, you are met by the guards. They ask you to empty your bags, search you, ask your reason for business in the city. Those of you who are entering the city hand them a letter of introduction. This letter sees you safely through the passage after, of course, the rough pat down. And those some of you find your gold pouches just a tiny bit lighter after the guards are done searching you. Not enough to break you, but definitely enough to notice. There he is.
Every day is arm day, sir.
Woo!
So
You almost missed it.
yeah, you almost missed it. So those of you who are entering the city, which would be Kunari, Flame, and Brian, uh, there's a guide waiting for you at the gate. He waves you. They wave you over. Each of you has your own separate guide. Each of you is entered from a different gate, and they all lead you into the city towards the Cartographers Guild. Mott, you're already there.
hmm
You're standing outside the doors, basically tapping your feet because they won't let you in. After a few minutes, Mott, the door opens and a sort of wildly dressed man is standing in front of you. Hello. I understand you're our new thief.
That's what the guards tell me.
Come in. My name is Derek, I'm the Guildmaster. Take a seat anywhere you'd like. I'll get to you as soon as the rest of the new arrivals have arrived.
Fair enough.
All right.
Can't
As
stand
you
it. Stones.
as you enter, you see there is a group sitting at the table in the center of the room, and they're a motley-looking crew. There's a dwarf, a half elf, a tiefling, and a myconoid. You've never seen one of those before. Basically, he's a 10-foot tall mushroom.
All right. In
I
that
like that
case,
cover picture.
if I'm unfamiliar with that race, I'd probably might get offensive in the staring because I'd just like that cockeyed, like half turn going, the fuck is this?
All right, Flame, you are the next to arrive.
Hello.
Can you move your token? Okay, good. I was having some difficulty with the other players' tokens not being able to be moved for some reason the other night. As
Sorry.
you walk, go ahead.
I was just gonna say sorry, guys, showing up late. I fell asleep after work, and I literally just woke up. So I'm kind of
You're
my
good.
head's a little bit in a daze right now because I rushed onto my computer as fast as I could.
You're
What
good,
happens?
brother.
Just put a lighter to your thumb and you'll wake right up.
Well, thank you. Great advice.
Your flame, you know.
Anyway, as you walk in, the guildmaster approaches you. Again, he's a wildly dressed man. He's wearing a bright red shirt, blue shorts, sandals. He looks out of place.
Ah,
He walks up and you must be
Flame.
yeah,
I
yes,
like to
Flame.
light things on fire, bro.
Do you have your letter of introduction?
I don't think I burned that. Hold on, and he like rummages around in his bag. Yeah, right here.
Thank you. He takes it, looks it over. All right. Everything looks in order. Take a seat, and I will get you and the others as soon as everyone gets here. He
Okay.
takes the letter and he sets it on the counter over here.
Do you know who I'm waiting for? Who else is
We
here?
are waiting for a fellow by the name of Brian and a man, I believe he's a man, named Kunari.
Brian and Kunari. Cool. All right. And is somebody else here already?
One of your new compatriots sitting over there. Yes, his name is Mott. He's here
Mott.
by order of the guard. So do bear in mind that he may be a little shady.
Stifley. All right. Cool, bro. Thanks, bro. It's gonna
Wait,
walk
what
over.
was that conversation kind of right in front of Mott?
Yes, it was directly in front of you.
It's like I should take offense to that.
He
And
walks right up to you, Mott. He's like, Mott, bro. I'm Flame, bro, and he holds out like his fist for like a fist bump.
Oh yeah, how's it going, brother?
Pretty
Derek,
good, bro.
Derek just smiles at the two of you, and I see this is going to be an interesting time of it. He walks away.
All right. Before next person, go. Guards get to you too?
No, no, man.
Oh, okay. Just me.
Why would the guards get to me, bro?
Well, I just kind of assume that other people showing up might have been directed here by the guard.
That's a weird thing to think, bro. Like, I think most of us are here on our own accord for our own adventuring reasons, bro.
Eh, kind of. I just pissed off with a noble or two.
I mean, who hasn't in their day, bro? I mean, you light one thing on fire, they go, my stuff's burning,
They, they take less offense to things being on fire, but they take more offense when you take things from them.
Oh. Tomato, tomato. I see what you're saying, bro.
All right. At this point, Kunari, you have arrived. Your guide bows to you, walks away.
Okay, I will
Uh,
play with the handle 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then walk in a circle, and then walk in and throw salt over my
all right.
shoulder.
All right. Derek walks over to you. Um, this guy's his hair is bright gold. His eyes are brilliant green. He's middle aged. He kind of looks you up and down, and Kunari, I think, I hope.
Why, yes, I am Kunari. Do you know the password for the day?
They did warn me that you were going to be a little eccentric.
There's
I'm
got to be a
afraid I don't.
password. There's got to be a password.
He just shrugs. I'm afraid I don't have a password for you, sir.
Okay, it will be sunny daisies. Okay, sunny daisies, sunny daisies, sunny daisies, and I walk in a circle.
Your letter of introduction, if you will.
Oh yes. What was the password?
I believe it was sunny days.
Sunny daisies, but close enough. And I hand him the
Daisies. My
letter.
apologies. My hearing is not quite as what it was.
Is that a fey? Is that a fey creature? Oh no! And I point at the mushroom.
Uh, Dirth, he hears you say "fey creature" and he looks up. The young half elf woman looks up in curiosity as well as you say that. They both sort of stare at you, and Dirth kind of does the. You guys have all of you seen Big Hero 6?
No.
No.
He
Yeah.
does he does the wave, like that little toodaloo wave.
Okay.
I can picture it. The mushroom waves at me.
Derek, yeah,
Oh no! Did you
Derek
cast a
looks
spell
at
on
you.
me? And I go prone.
Derek looks at you, and that is Dirth. He is harmless, I promise you. He is a fellow member of the guild.
Is he a fey though? Well, I'm saying prone.
He is
Dude.
a myconoid. They are akin to the Fae, but they are not Fae folk.
Oh, a kin. Okay, I have to stamp 3 times and say the national anthem of the fey. Okay, I got it. And then I get up. Where do I sit?
Um, as you are starting to do your little routine there, this half elf woman looks at you, and the Fae don't do that. At least not the ones I've met.
Fey do a lot of things. Never give a fey your name. My name's Quinari, by the way. What's your name?
He kind of looks at you, cockeyed, and Zinnis.
Okay. What do I say, Zennis?
You'll have to ask Derek that. I'm not your guild master. And she goes back
Derek!
to her booth.
Derek!
He's taps you on the shoulder. You don't need to yell. I'm literally right here.
Oh, right. Okay, spin around 3 times. Okay. Where do I sit?
Anywhere. You're welcome to sit anywhere.
I sit on the floor.
That's my fault. Any table. You may sit in
I
a
sit
chair
on
at
the
any
table.
table.
Okay, then I sit on the chair right here.
He takes your letter, sets it on the counter next to Flames, and this is going to be. I may need to get Illith in on this one. She'll know how to handle this better than I will. And he walks away.
It looks like I'm
If there's
counting
any,
sand grains. Like I poured out some sand grains. I'm just counting them now.
Flame is gonna look his way and be like, bro, psst,
Yeah.
bro.
I kind of look and then I look back to the sand grains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bro,
What do you want? What do you want?
are you okay, bro?
Yeah. You're not Faye, are you?
I
Um,
don't think so. Are you
Oh,
Faye?
thank God. No, I'm not Faye. I know. I'm
Oh,
definitely
cool.
not Faye.
Are you sure?
I think so. I hope so.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess he encountered some pixies and had a very bad experience with pixie dust.
No, traveling circles many times. Got lost. 5,000 years. No. 10 days. No, I'm not sure.
Yeah. He got some pixie dust.
Is Pixie
at
Dust
this
good?
point, Brian, you have walked up to the door. I realize I've been putting you guys at a window this whole time.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, I wasn't looking at the map correctly. I thought that was the door. The door is right here.
Okay. Because
I
my
I'm
character would
tired. I've been up
absolutely climb
since
through a window. Just so
I've
you
been
know.
Kudari
up
did.
since 5 o'clock
Kudari
this
did
morning.
climb
I
through
am
the
tired.
window.
Yes. So I'm gonna enter.
All
Kind of
right.
looking around, kind of oblivious to everything.
Derek walks up to you, and you must be. Uh,
Oh,
don't tell me. Don't tell me, Bruce. And he kind of like flinches when he
hey,
says that.
hey, close enough, my man. What's up? Yeah.
Uh, I am Derek. I am your guild master. Your
Brian.
letter,
Eh,
your letter of introduction, then, Brian, if you would.
Uh, oh well, I kind of had to use it for some, purposes. But I got
He
it all
smoked it.
memorized,
He
man.
smoked it.
No,
Well,
no,
then,
no.
if you have it memorized, and he hands you a parchment with a sheet of paper, please fill it out
Oh,
in
okay.
full on this
Oh,
sheet.
yeah. Dear Mister Tokel, yeah, you are cordially invited to the Adventurers Guild in the best, most badass city in the fucking world. Yeah. And I hand it back with its signature.
He kind of takes it and looks you up and down real close. Close enough, I think.
All good. It's all good. Thank
Um,
you. Thank you.
he waves his hand over. Take a seat wherever you'd like, as long as it's at a table in a chair.
I stand on the
And I
table.
Where
will be
else would
with
I
you.
sit?
I will
Sit
be
next to
with you
me.
in a
You can have
moment.
this seat. You can have this seat.
Brian? Brian, is that you, buddy?
No, he's
Great.
my friend. Back off. You can have this seat.
Oh no, you're here too.
Yeah,
Shit.
bro. You
Ah,
got here. What are you
I'm,
doing here?
I'm gonna walk over to you and give you like a bear hug. Obviously, only coming up to your midsection, and then I'm immediately gonna go. Ooh, fuck.
He's gonna do like finger guns like afterwards. Like, yeah,
I'm
you
just like
you
crouched down,
adventuring here too?
almost face to the ground, looking up at you guys.
I mean, we run in the
Fuzzily.
same. What the? Whoa! Back up. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
He's a maybe Fey, not a Fey.
I'm
well,
not a
we're
fake.
all we're
I'm
all a
definitely
little
not a
happy
fake.
too, but we're all happy here. He's happy.
Oh,
I'm happy. You're happy. What's wrong?
I don't know, but there's a guy behind me who likes to piss off nobles and got caught. Mott, he's here
Yeah.
too.
I'm gonna like peer over Flame's side. Oh, you look. Oh, you got that aura about you. You know, like a pulsing red.
Yeah,
You know.
No.
I like it. It is a pulsing red.
And
Okay.
He's like, Flame's like squinting at him, trying to see the pulsing red.
I'm gonna lean towards Flame and just in a quieter voice be like, "Yo, that thing behind me, the shroom thing.
Yeah.
It's not a fey.
His
It might be a
cousin.
fey. No, it's fey.
I'm
Like you have to do this, and I put sand on the ground and draw 1, 2, 3, and then stamp at it. Do that, you'll be safe.
Okay,
yes, I
yeah,
think we did.
we ate his cousin, right?
I think so, yeah.
It was a good night.
It was a
Cool.
great night.
All right.
I saw the flames of destiny that night.
Right. I'm gonna turn away and say, "Can I have some of your sand? You know, I like to partake in what you're doing."
No, my sand, and I grab it.
Um,
Okay, cool. And I'm just
okay.
gonna grab a seat right here.
Derek has come back from the back room. He sees the 8 of you in the room. Well then, everyone's here. Let's get to business. And he approaches both groups. Everyone, as I've told you, I'm Derek. I run the Cartographers Guild here in Gain, and I will be your liaison to the city should things go south in your businesses here. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't think we can afford to pay the fines next time.
Wait, is that
Uh,
why I got off so easy?
no. Each of you has been welcome here for various reasons. Each of you have your own backgrounds, your own personalities, your own little quirks, and he looks directly at Kunari when he says that.
I'd like duck down and put my hand on the table.
However, here you are all part of the same family. If that is an uncomfortable thought for you, please by all means say so now so that we can deal with that immediately.
No, I think you're good.
Are you
Uh,
the sister?
well,
Are you the sister or the mother?
I would be the father figure, I think.
Oh,
Right? And he's taking everything fairly well. He's got a pint in one hand as he's talking, and he takes a sip of it. Now, each of you have been assigned to a group of 4 to work together and benefit the guild as best you can. On that note, I must introduce you to 2 people, and you see him wave over a elderly looking gentleman in blue robes who walks with a strange gait, his foot unnaturally clumping against the floor. He walks over. I am Mercedes, temporal wizard extraordinaire, and your housing master. He kind of flicks his wrist, and a set of keys on a ring appears in his hand. These are the keys to your room. Do not lose this key. If you lose this key, you cannot enter or exit your room. Do I make myself clear?
Oh,
He lets you in room. Got it.
Exactly. Do not lose this key, because if you do, everything you own will be up for grabs to anyone who finds it.
I
And
just Brian just
he
shrugs at this.
he snaps his fingers on his other hand, and the keys all sort of pop off the ring and float to each of you.
I take the key and eat it.
Okay,
I swallow the key.
that sounds painful.
Roll me a Constitution check, then. This is not a small key, sir.
Con save.
I'm afraid that does not pass.
13. Yeah.
You begin choking.
And
No.
I have my
Oh.
hand up.
I'm gonna
Mercedes,
spring up and get behind you, and hoping you're still sitting on the chair, try to give you a awkward ass Heimlich with the chair between us. Like my arms wrap around, find your midsection, and then just start thrusting upward in like a jerk off motion. I'm afraid to say it, but you know.
That is pretty
I
much
start
true.
flapping my hands like I'm flying.
all right.
It's
Uh,
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
your Heimlich is successful as the key comes popping out of his mouth. Mercedes walks over, picks the key up, wipes it off, looks you dead in the eye, Kunari, and says, "Try that again, and you'll be a toad before the next time the key touches your lips. Understood?"
But you said not to lose the key. I was making sure it was safe.
You cannot use the key if it is in your belly.
But I want to sleep under the table.
You cannot sleep under the table. You have a room for that. Once
Can I
you're in
bring
your
the
room,
table
you
to my
can do
room?
whatever. No,
Kunari, there might be a table in the room just in
Oh
there
yeah, I
is
can
case.
a
sleep under that
table in
table.
the room.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
like a
all have
writing
the same
desk.
room.
Yeah, yeah.
You all have the same room except for the big mushroom over there. His is unique because he has specific requirements.
Loud, I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to, but it was a Friday night.
Mercedes looks at Derek. You've got your hands full with this lot. And he very gently places the key in front of Kunari and walks back to the other side of the room and sits down.
What'd you do on
Now that
Friday night?
now that excitement has passed, Ilith, if you would be so kind as to approach. An elven woman with shock white hair walks over, looks at the eight of you, sneers at all of you. "I'm Ilith, the quartermaster. You need anything, you come to me. Do try to keep yourselves in one piece, or at least until such time as you're no longer needed." She turns around
I,
and marches back to the other side of the room.
You did say she was an elf, right?
I immediately
Yes.
cut off my finger or cut a piece of my fingernail off.
What? Oh, elf. Mott
Derek,
will look at you very strangely and ask, why?
Oh, one piece, and I hold up the fingernail.
Yes, I see that, but don't do anything to yourself that shouldn't take more than 1 day to recover.
I just look
You just
confused.
did something that's like a week to recover.
Yeah. So, future reference. Don't do anything to yourself that takes more than a day.
um, Derek looks at the eight of you and, well, I will leave you to get acquainted with your groups. If you wish to speak with one another, by all means. Uh, Tonight's dinner and drink are on us. After tonight, you will be expected to earn your food and drink.
Oh,
um,
shit.
so,
How do we earn our food and drink? He raises his hand.
You will earn it by doing your job.
Cool, gotcha. What's our job? And he raises his hand again.
He
I point
smiles.
at him.
You are members of the Cartographers Adventurers Guild now, which means
Uh-huh.
you are in charge of going into unexplored ruins and mapping them, clearing them, and looting them. The better
Kunari
you
make good
do this,
maps. Kunari make good maps.
Mapping.
the better you do at this job, the more prestige you'll earn. And as you earn prestige in the guild, you'll be allowed access to our more difficult endeavors.
Excellent, bro. What's cartographer mean?
map.
Maps.
M- ah, fancy word for maps. Cool, bro. So, and where do I go? Like, do I just start wandering into the desert to find these places, or?
You will be told where you can find ruins. There's a job board, and he
Oh,
points to this wall here, over there, with
oh,
maps and coordinates to different ruins available to you.
Cool, bro.
So I'm gonna raise my hand. So let me get this straight. We gotta go to that map over there to find out where we can need to go to draw our own maps.
Oh, it's mapception, bro.
Yep, so simple. Maps upon maps. Maps and maps.
But why didn't the people who made that map with the coordinates also map what we do need to be more mapping?
Yeah,
Because the
bro.
people who made those maps are scouts for the guild. They're not trained fighters like the rest of you.
Oh, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, he is.
Then you'll be
And he
both.
loves his smoke weed.
You'll be both before the end of your tenure here, or you'll be dead. And
Oh,
he gives you a very serious look when he says this.
Bro, he just threatened to kill us if we're not lovers.
no, you got to kill us. We're not fighters. We already are lovers.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but like if Kunari there wasn't a lover, he was gonna kill him if he didn't
Kunari,
change
not
quick.
lover. Kunari,
So,
harder.
Yeah,
Hi,
whoa,
hi.
whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Be careful what you say around that one. He seems to like take everything you say
Weirdly.
literal. You know?
Yeah.
boss man,
Who's the boss?
we're just the maps, nothing
Like
in
I
them.
like I said, maps would be more specific. You're all kind of confusing me. And he's sucked down half his pint and is now currently filling it from the tap.
Do we have food on the table?
Not yet.
Where did you Ninja? I don't know if you pinged. I didn't see it. Where the
What?
maps were? Where the maps
Over
Over
here.
here.
were? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have my
Kunari's
character
gonna
sheet out
crawl
on
on
the
all
right hand side
fours
there.
towards the maps.
Okay.
Derek kind of like puts his foot out in front of you. Uh, you aren't authorized to access those maps yet. You have to
I
prove
turn around.
yourselves first.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
I roll on the ground and stand up and walk and sit in the chair.
Okay. So we are.
Your first assignment has already been decided.
So we're going through initiation.
Yes, essentially.
I mean, not the only guild that has had initiation. I didn't say that. I swear.
Don't worry, we all family here. We all sisters, right? And I look at Derek.
Sisters.
I think we're all brothers, man.
Oh, right.
Um, the half elf and the tiefling both kind of scoff at that. Excuse us, we're not men.
Oh,
Hmm?
bro, that was a mistake, bro.
At this point, Kunari, you would notice that Zinnis has something sitting on her shoulder. It's a pixie.
Oh, who's that, Zennis?
Zinnis is this one.
I'm gonna stand on the table, point and mouth agape, and do a silent scream, and then faint.
All right. The rest of you look over there, and there's Zinnis is staring at him like the rest of you. Just what the hell just happened?
So as that's happening, I'm just gonna like gently nudge Konari's ankle. It's like, yo, your ass is kind of in my face. Get off
There's a
the table,
face. Shh,
please.
shh,
at
there's a
least,
face.
at least maneuver him if he is past like fainted. Move him and like put his head on the table as if he was drunk. Just going there.
Yeah, and I act all limp, and then I pop up and go, "There's a face," and then go back limp.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
Good
we're all
job.
everyone,
happy.
everyone kind of looks around like, what is he talking about?
Just pat his head, going, "Okay, good job."
Good
I have
boy.
to. I'm going to have to thank Raka, the player, for this character next time I talk to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are real people. This is
These
somebody
are
else.
real players. These are actual player characters.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't wait for their reaction to us.
Oh, they've already they've they they're ready to go when it comes time for their next session. Like they're ready to
Oh
meet you
my
guys.
god. No, they don't want me to. If you have a joint session one of these days, man,
If I
I'm
can
gonna be
swing it, I
sick.
might just. If I can swing it, I might just. But I don't think I can swing it
We are the
because
most annoying party in the world, Ninja. I'm so sorry,
We are
buddy.
the most
you
like
guys
for the lol
trust me.
party.
Trust me, they're just as bad. These guys are all of these players are members of my FC in Final Fantasy 14.
Nice.
Hmm,
Hmm.
So they are all very interesting individuals.
okay.
The only problem with them, and I say this with the most love in my heart, one of them is nonverbal. She does not speak. She types everything. So it takes
Oh.
a
Oh.
fuck all minute to get anywhere in roleplay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I can respect that.
I mean,
She's
that's. Mm.
she's apparently she's self conscious of her voice. She doesn't like her voice, so she
Okay.
doesn't speak.
I mean, it's so weird because Sass is like that too, and I love her voice.
I think
Yeah.
everybody hates their own voice to a degree, but
I don't know. I kind of like my
Eh.
voice, you know.
Jesus, fucking
I
ego
like
much?
Shuggy's voice.
Anyway, as you guys are sitting there, and Kunari's pretended to pass himself back out on the table, uh, a young human woman walks up to you, sets a tray of food down in front of you. It's various meats, cheeses, bread, and another one walks up with 4 flagons, sets them on the table. Your food and drink for the night. On the house tonight. Everything else you will either pay for or earn.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks, bro.
Zero Lolly. Zero Lolly. Thank you. Thank you.
Kunari pops up, grabs his food and drink, and pulls it on the table and starts devouring it
Weird,
under the
bro.
table.
Flame just eats his food in front of him.
Yeah,
All right.
with my mouth full, I'm gonna be like, thank Leondola's children, this is happening. I'm just gonna start chowing down.
This table, the 2 women also bring them their food and drink. You see the myconoid Dearth basically open a maw the size of like a computer screen, dump the food in, and then just close it and sets the plate back down.
Hmm. That's
Uh,
not like the mushroom that we ate that one time, dude. It
how?
didn't eat us or like a cat.
Well, I mean, it was already dead though. Like maybe it just didn't. We didn't see it
Hmm.
eat. Although it was smaller and in pieces.
So, yeah, maybe it got cut into pieces because
And
it
I
was eating
wait.
things.
I wave you under the table. Psst. Psst.
Yeah,
And
you don't
start.
have. I don't have to go under the table. I'm short enough on this chair anyway. I just like look down, and I see you.
Kunari thinks that that has magical fey blood, and I point to the mushroom. We should eat it.
Who's Kunari again? Oh wait, that's you, bro. Why are you talking about yourself in the third person, bro?
Oh, you're not supposed to give Fey your name, so Kunari keeps his name secret.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Oh, that's smart. I mean, who would have guessed that your name is Kunari? You know.
I know, right? It's very secret.
Very secret. Nobody in this whole tavern knows your name's Kunari.
How'd you know my name is Kunari?
Maybe I have fey blood
Anyway,
in me,
the night will pass.
bro.
Basically, with you guys getting to know one another, the 2 tables talking amongst each other. At one point, the tiefling woman gets up and begins to strum a lute, and the entire group, like people, start piling in. Come 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. More adventurers from the guild start coming in, sitting down at empty tables, going up the stairs and disappearing. She's playing to basically a packed house, and she's playing rather well.
Um, are there any, for the lack of a better word, are there any people that look like assholes?
There's a couple that they have that look to them, like they have a haughty air about them. Their face looks immensely punchable, like they resting bitch face, the usual accoutrement of just
Right.
you,
There's at
you know
least
that guy looks like an asshole.
All
there's
right,
at least 3 of them at this table.
Yes, but I don't want to steal from the party. Uh,
Why? You should.
because that'll be for later when I
Okay.
deem you guys worthy. The question was, do they have any visible loose uh, things dangling?
Um, no dangling. They all have their belongings tucked away, and all of them are very well armed.
Aren't they all adventurers here? Am I
Yes.
Mhm.
crazy? Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I knew how bad of an idea Kiba's idea was.
No, it's just if they look like assholes, which most of the time they deserve it,
Yeah.
and they just so happen to have stuff that they won't miss.
Yeah, be careful. 'Cause if you get caught, they might throw you out or something.
Do, do I notice Mott like sizing people up and down?
Um, what is the name of that skill? I forget
Insight?
it.
Would it be insight?
Yes, it would be an insight check versus if he's trying to hide it, a deception.
Okay.
Woo! I am not very good at deception. Normal, I guess.
Yeah, you see him eyeballing people as they walk in, his just kind of like up and down, like stopping his eyes on certain points of their body, looking for things.
He's gonna Flame's gonna lean into Mott and be like, bro,
Yo.
are you looking for a lost relative or something? What's going
Uh,
on, bro? Why do you keep looking at everybody?
well, not everyone. Just see that guy is gonna point to like probably the most punchable face of like attitude. That guy.
He's punchable. Oh wait, did you
Well,
say that or are you just describing him?
describing him like just
Okay.
the one that
Yeah, I
looks
see
like
that dude, bro.
yeah. I can't stand people like that, and most of the time they
I,
normally have stuff that they don't miss.
why? What's about that bro that you don't like? His beard?
Personality typically, but
How do
it's
you? Whoa, bro! How do you know his personality without ever meeting him?
the way they act. He's
What?
very similar to other people.
The way
You
they
know,
walk? Can you tell people's mind? Can you read people's minds when they walk?
it's more
Bro, that's
just
a skill.
not so much that. It's more of a
Uh-huh.
I've met a lot of people like that. The same reason why I'm here in the guild right now, beside the point.
Uh-huh.
But there's quite a few people who just won't miss certain things, and you know, if they won't miss it,
Uh-huh.
I can give it to somebody who might appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The only thing that Flame heard was that you can read people's minds when they walk. He's gonna lean over and like grab Brian's shoulder like a little bit hard and like pull him in and listen and just whisper in his ear, dude, bro. Mott can read people's minds, but only when they're walking. He
Oh,
like
so
shoves him away and just gives him this like big-eyed look, like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna look at my arm for any like burn marks. You know, like where you grabbed it, dude. You superheated my leather. It's all messed up.
he's he's gonna be
What if
like
I take an arrow to the shoulder, man? Come on.
At least that's not the
he's gonna summon some flames in his hand. Bro, I didn't even have it out yet. And he's just gonna start playing around the flame. He's gonna hold it in his hand and play around with it.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
even have it out yet, bro.
you're always hot, man. You're burning.
Thank you. I do keep up a pretty steady regiment, my bro.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
1,
hey,
2, 3, 4,
Flame.
5, 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Do you think you can juggle that in tune with her music? Like just pointing over to
I
make an actual
totally
show of it?
try. I can totally try, bro. I think I don't even know what I would do for that.
Just getting a musical performance right
Sleight
now.
of hand.
it would be a
Oh
sleight of
boy.
hand check. Yes.
Oh, I have no skills in this, but I will try.
Hey, 14. You're not quite in time with her strumming, but it's close enough that people don't notice.
Yeah.
Several of the other adventurers are watching you with keen interest. One of them, you see him, he has a hand on his water flask just in case. Uh, Scarlet, the tiefling, notices you, and let me check her sheet real quick. I think, if I remember right, she has a specific spell that she would use for this. Sheets. Scarlet. Is it this one? I don't understand. Okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Uh, she kind of eyeballs you, Flame. There's a trill in her next note, and the flames start to dance in different colors.
Oh, cool.
Cool, bro. This food is checking in, man. Did they?
Uh,
What herbs did they use? Cause my shit's going crazy with that flame.
after another hour or so of her playing, people dancing, everyone drinking, having a good time, the place is getting rowdy. A couple of the more like punchable looking dudes have gone outside, and you hear the sound of guards coming, um, as well as the sound of fist blows landing. They've taken a fight outside. Derek is about halfway into his fourth pint, and he's sort of teetering in as he stands behind the bar. Finally, Mercedes walks over. Gentlemen, the bar is about to close. If you would see yourselves to your rooms.
Okay. And I would like to say, during the music, Kunari was doing like the most awkward Fey Lost dance ever. Like,
Oh, the Shepherd Shuffle.
yeah, like really random movements and like random arm movements and
You're not the only one dancing weirdly. Zinni's is also dancing quite strangely.
mhm. Who the one with the Fey?
Yes.
I like
Uh,
try. I dance. I constantly try to avoid her, but I keep looking at her. Like I just stop my movements and like really peer
every
at
now
her.
and then you catch the sight of like a pixie like sticking its nose out from under her hair or like fluttering over her head, and every time it you see it, like it sticks its tongue out at you and laughs, but no one else in the room seems to notice it.
I point at it every time it does that, and like
Zinni just Zinni just kind of looks at you like every time you point at her, she kind of gives you a weird look, and she continues, and then she continues dancing.
So, did uh, how? What was his name again? How do you pronounce that? Maraseed, right?
Who?
The dude who's telling us that the bar's closing is
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Okay. Um, did he already give us individual keys, or is it one key
Yes,
for the group?
it's individual keys.
All right, fair enough. Probably before the others, Mott will go up to the room.
All right. There, as you go upstairs, there is a singular door.
Like
There's one door, sir.
the door right there.
Yes.
Huh.
The rub is you've seen probably 14 or 15 people go up these stairs and disappear, not to come back down.
I was gonna try this later, but okay. Gonna just pull the key out and try it on the door.
All right. You stick the key in the lock, turn it, the door opens, and inside is a very plain, nondescript room. There's a bed, there's a table, there's two chairs, there's a chest, and that's about it.
He's gonna kind of do the Doctor Who thing, where they go. Outside? Inside. Like just pulling his head back and forth a little bit, going,
It's
oh, in that.
as as far as you can tell, it's just a typical room.
Oh. Stepping in, I guess.
All right. As you step in, the door swings shut behind you, and you are in your room. The inside of the room has a key lock, just like the outside, and no handle.
All right, now I have to try it. Probably for the next while, he's just gonna fiddle with the lock and just see what's going on with it without using the key.
All right. Uh, I'd say make a sleight of hand check, but I don't know. I don't think you're actively trying to open it. So,
No, it's more just uh, thieves' tools and checking it out, pretty much.
all right. As far as you can tell, it functions like a normal lock.
Huh. All right.
All right. As you extinguish the flame, Scarlet smiles at you and bows to the room, and then she walks up the stairs and disappears into the room.
All right, we'll bolt up the stairs on all fours, and then stand up proper and without even flinching, put the key in the door, open it, and then walk calmly to the table, and then dash under it and sleep in the fetal position.
All
as
right.
as Kunari goes upstairs, I'm gonna like lean over to Flame and be like, I didn't know that the Adventurers Guild hired dogs.
What, bro?
He was on all fours, like rolling around,
I
like a
don't think
picket.
he's. I don't think he's a dog. I think he's just part dog, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, everyone seems to be leaving. I was okay.
Yeah, bro. I guess they want to get a good night's sleep, bro.
Maybe we should
The
too.
only one left is the large mushroom, who is currently finishing the plate of food that Scarlet did not touch.
That bro kind of freaks me out, bro.
Oh shit. I mean, how does his body support that like flappy head of his?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. But I think I'm gonna head to bed before he tries to eat me, bro.
Well, I mean, I think you could burn him. We could cook him. But yeah, it's good idea. Good idea. I was
You're
gonna
lucky you
like,
ate that one mushroom.
I was
Sorry,
just gonna.
my headset died just now. What did you
Oh,
guys say?
They were just doing half baked dialogue. It was hilarious.
Okay.
we were just talking about eating or cooking the mushroom and how it's freaking us out,
Yep.
basically,
All right.
man.
As you guys sort of stand up and move, um, Dirth, the mushroom, is staring at you with bright green eyes, like they're almost glowing.
I stare back at him with my baby blue eyes.
All right.
It's like staring
He
into your
stands
head.
up and he towers over both of you. He's probably 8 to 10 feet tall.
And how tall is Flame?
I don't remember how tall. Average height.
Okay, because my halfling is 3 feet. So yeah, it's towering. I'm like, what the fuck? As I look up, and my neck
Uh,
is almost
as
hurting.
as he gets closer to you, he kind of stops and like very slowly lifts one hand and like looks at you expectantly.
Flame
I
produces flame again, and holds it out to
He pulls his hand back
him.
I'm gonna
and
hold out my own hand, not inflamed.
some orange juice. Okay, I'll get you some in a second. But he reaches down very gently and takes your hand and shakes it.
Oh,
I kind of go up on my
bro.
tippy toes as the height difference, probably pulls me up a little bit.
The upstroke and the handshake just lifts you up off your feet for a half a second.
I,
uh, nice to meet you, man. I'm Brian, Mr. Tokol.
Dirth, you hear this like really deep tonal voice in your head. Like no sound comes out of him, but you hear the voice in your head.
It's like vibrating in my brain. Uh, well, nice to meet you. Man, you'd make a great percussionist, you know?
He just sort of leans his the head the what you can assume is his head to the side.
You know, percussion, like, you know, the 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 wonk 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 sound that you hear when music plays, and you know, drummers and stuff.
He just kind of like you. If mushrooms had expression, he would be quizzical at this point.
Oh, I'm quizzical right back at him.
Okay, bro. Flame's gonna extinguish his flame. Say, hi, person.
He looks at you and Darth.
There, Flame.
Tokel.
Darth Flame.
Donkey.
He's gonna go up the stairs, kind of peek around the corner. Good night. He's gonna race up the stairs
Yeah.
and unlock this door.
All right. Again, there's that nondescript plain room.
He doesn't even think about it. He just goes in, like, you know. And then once he gets in, he's like, "Wait, that's kind of weird that I'm the only one with the room."
I'm gonna look at Dearth, hold up my two fingers, and I'm gonna say peace, love, dope, and I'm just gonna scurry up the stairs.
Right. As you start scurrying up the stairs, you see Darth like try to imitate the peace sign, but his hand doesn't quite fold that way. And then he follows you up the stairs, uh, waiting your turn at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in my key, give absolutely no mind to the fact there's this one fucking door, and I'm just gonna enter.
All right. To the GM lair. Move Darth to the GM lair. The night, it's a restful night's sleep. You guys, there's no noise, despite the fact that this place was packed. Um, you all get a good night's sleep. Mott, you fiddle with the lock for another hour, but it's a lock, and there's nothing special to it as far as
So
you can
throughout
tell.
the night, is it
I'll
like
say.
he unlocks it, pulls the door open, it's just the doorway, closes it, does that a couple times?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty much how it works.
Yeah, Kunari got some extra good sleep. He's sleeping under a table in the fetal position. That's his safe space.
that'll be
The
about
next,
the most that Mont will be thinking about going, that doesn't make sense.
all right. The next morning, each of you wake up. You come downstairs. Derek is sleeping behind the bar.
Like, passed out drunk behind the bar?
Yes, as in passed out drunk behind the bar.
Isn't he the owner of this place?
That's why he sleeps where he wants to.
Right? Like, just
Yes,
looking over going,
he's sitting there, one hand on the table, his head on his hand, snoring up a storm.
oh,
As you come up to the bar, Mott, one of the human women from last night walks up. Can I get you some breakfast, sweetheart?
uh, thank you, yes, and please, and does he do this often?
Every other night, it seems.
So it's okay to just leave him there?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Um, make a perception check for me, real quick.
All right. Perception is this one. I got 17.
All right. As he kind of twitches in his sleep, you notice one eye opens, looks at you, and they're not the same color as they were last night. They're brown now.
Fuck.
So completely oblivious to what Mott sees or perceives, hearing the snoring, I'm going to cast Druidcraft, and I'm going to create a small rooster sound on the bar.
Kid. I love
All
it.
right. He snaps up. I'm awake. I'm up. What? Who? Good morning. And he like slaps himself across the cheek and shakes his head and looks at you, Mott. His eyes are back to that same green-ish color they were last night.
Huh.
Kunari leans over the table and goes, psst, psst, what's the password?
You asking me?
Yeah, what's the password?
You never told me a password.
No, it's a new password every day.
Oh, the
Finger
Lions.
guns.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't hear.
Finger
What's that?
guns, bro. Pow, pow,
Finger
pow, pow,
guns.
pow, pow.
Yeah,
Okay,
what
finger
Flame
guns.
said? What Flame said? All right. Hey, Mott,
Hey.
you like what I did there? That was me. I did that.
Oh, yes. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't sound laughing. You sound serious.
Sorry, distracted. If I ever get hungover, do not do that to me.
Oh.
All
Is
right.
that your laugh, or that's what you sound like when you laugh?
Again, distracted. I can't laugh normally.
Why are you distracted, bro?
Yeah. What?
Magic door, passed out owner. My brain, different things. When he says magic door, he's gonna point over his shoulder to the stairwell, going magic door, and then point to the bar, going the passed out owner. Just not used to this level of adventuring.
What magic drawer did you run into, bro?
Door.
You run into a magic door?
Yeah,
Uh,
where'd you run into the magic door, bro?
Was it
Did you get
yesterday or tomorrow?
yesterday? And
I know, like that window looks like a door down there, and I'm pointing.
Dude, bro, I almost came through that window when I got here. It
Kunari
looked just
definitely
like a
came
door
through
at
that
first.
window.
I mean, looks like a door to me, but I'm small, so you know.
so I'm
Like
the
a
only
hobbit door,
one
bro.
who still kind of like thumb towards the stairwell, going. I'm the only one that really thinks anything about the door that leads to one room.
I mean, I thought it was strange that I was the only one
No,
with a room, bro, but
that
it
door
worked
leads
out,
to
bro.
Kunari's room. Kunari slept in there last night.
Hmm,
I mean, I don't
sure,
even
I guess.
remember the one door, like if there was a hallway or not. But it was late, and I had talked to Dearth, so you know, my neck hurt.
Wait, are you all sleeping in Kunari's room? Kunari not allowed visitors.
I mean, if you didn't notice, there's no point in worrying about it. Just pat yourself down, make sure you're not missing anything.
It doesn't matter if I am or not. I don't care.
To know.
You don't care about stuff? Can I have stuff then?
What stuff do you want?
All of it. I'll trade you sand.
Um, I love your quirkiness, man, but come on.
Sand's valuable if from outside.
Well, then I'll just get sand from outside.
But it won't be this sand.
That's true. I can live with that.
I cannot spell to save my life.
I'm just gonna wait for my breakfast and eat it when it arrives.
All right. The young women bring you guys a couple of plates of bacon, some eggs, some bread. They sit 4 cups of this steaming black liquid in front of you.
How much sand for breakfast?
We don't accept sand as payment.
How much? You want shiny coin, right? How much coin?
I'm pretty sure this one's free, a freebie.
No, this
No.
one is not a freebie.
Oh yeah,
Last night
but
was free. This morning
sorry.
it's 2 silver per person.
Fair enough.
Ninja, how should we calculate what gold we have or what we have?
Oh, did you guys not get the starting gold?
Uh,
Should be
I did say that you guys should have starting gold equal to either
right,
the rollable table or
right. I guess that's the one thing I
it's
forgot to.
background is default. I have 8 gold for my background.
yeah, you also get gold from your background. So
Yeah.
unless you
Well,
did like
it's
a
either
custom
you
background kind
roll
of
for it or
thing.
you take the background gold.
No, I allow both
Oh, then
for
I'll roll
character
for mine.
creation because you guys are maybe level 1 adventurers, but you're not completely without means. Like you had to pay to get to gain somehow.
Yep. Well, he's gonna go. He's gonna look at her, going, "Sorry, that was my mistake." Kind of does himself a quick pat down, and then finally goes to his waist pouch and pulls. Looks like he pulls out 2 silver and just hands it to her.
Oh,
All right.
what it is you get background gold and you can either get starting equipment or roll for
No,
starting
I
gold.
I allow both
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna roll
starting
for mine.
equipment and gold
Okay.
Yep.
because, like I said, you guys are early adventurers, but you're not completely broke.
Yep.
Like you have
2d4
money to
times
get
10.
to places, you have money to pay for things.
And I am assuming this very hot black liquid
2. So I
is coffee.
Yes,
But the
it is
question
coffee.
is, is it a generalized understanding that this is coffee?
Um, those of you who've never been to Neomar have probably never had coffee before because it's not a common thing outside of Neomar.
So Neomar is that's where. Oh yeah, we're in Neomar right now.
Have you ever had Turkish coffee, the kind they make with the hot sand?
No.
That's basically what it is.
Okay.
I've seen it on a post on Reddit, like making coffee sand.
Well, I was just wondering if like coffee was well known. So if it's
Not
Neomar,
outside of Neomar.
right, and okay, then he will drink it because he is a local.
Yeah.
Gunari will take his food under the table and eat it.
Look at the other two above the table, going. It's times like these that I really hate intrusive thoughts, because there is a footrest ready, and I really don't want to.
Do what you got to do, bro.
Try. You can try, it says Gunari.
All right. Let's see what happens then. Oh, okay. Kanari, as you start to dig into your food, you see a tiny little hand reach up, grab a chunk of food, and disappear under your plate.
I look under my plate.
There's a little red-headed pixie staring at you with a wicked smile.
I say, "Oh no, what's your name? What's your name?"
She just puts a finger to her lips and shakes her head, and then disappears.
No. And I say, "The Fae are after me! The Fae are after me!"
Not standing up underneath the table, are you?
I come out from under the table and did you see the pixie?
No.
She stole my food. That crafty wench. Kunari will get her later. And I go back under the table and start eating.
He is a lively one, isn't he?
Uh, at this point, Derek has approached your table. Gentlemen, good morning. Uh, I see you're enjoying your breakfast. I'll be brief. He slaps scroll, uh, a map scroll down on the table. and then pulls something out of a pouch at his side and hands it to Flame. This is your beginner's cartographer kit and the map to your first location.
He's gonna push the thing across the table to Mott. The kit.
A cartographer's.
Cartographer's kit, yes.
This isn't best in my hand, bro. I light things on fire too much. I was kind of surprised I managed to save the letter of introduction, bro. But it was super important, so I tried really, really hard for a really, really long time not to burn it, bro.
Fair enough. I can understand those intrusive thoughts.
Burning
So
things
yeah,
is fun.
he'll take the cartographer's kit.
All right, you have a beginner's cartographer's kit.
Okay.
You pop it open, inspect it. It's basically lined paper, charcoal pen, and several like little bits and bobs used for measuring and stuff like that.
Okay.
I say
You
to
see him.
I say to
Go
Flame,
ahead.
burning things is fun.
You got the weight for it?
It's a pound.
What in the world does that make?
It's a wooden box with paper and pencil in it.
Yeah, but a forgery kit weighs 5.
Yeah, but a forgery kit has a lot more stuff in it.
Fair enough.
This is literally a charcoal pen, some grid paper, and a measuring tape. Basically, that's all that's in there. The box is what weighs the pound. The rest of it's negligible.
Fair enough.
Derek walks across the room, hands the same a couple of items to the other group. You see them put their heads together, talk for a few minutes, and then get up and leave.
What is the? Because it was the scroll and the map, right? Or the scroll and the kit.
There's a scroll with a map in it and a kit. Yes.
So
Should we look at the map to see where we're supposed to go, bro?
yeah, that's actually is gonna kind of scroll, like move the half finished plate out to the side and just kind of unscroll the paper and kind of look at the map and kind of get a tape, be able to show the 3.5 people. Not Brian. I was talking to about Kunari.
Kunari pops his head from the side of the table and looks
Yeah.
like horizontal view.
All right. All right. The map is a broad spectrum map of the region. It points to a location about a day's ride outside of town.
Ride?
Ride,
As in we get horses?
as in you get horses.
Cool.
Can mine not be a horse?
Are you wanting a pony?
Who doesn't want a pony?
Kunari
Ponies
wants a pony.
rule.
Ride.
Well,
Oh.
then you get a pony too.
And how many days ride is it?
One.
Well, let's get going, you know?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Okay.
So
1, 2,
if-
3. 1, 2, 3.
Uh,
1, 2, 3.
As we're leaving, Mott is just gonna ask the three of you, going, all right, before we actually leave city limits, how often do you guys explore, adventure, and all that thing?
Kunari explored for many, many years. It was decades or days. Kunari doesn't know.
He's
Vast
gonna
wilderness.
stop Brian, going, that's the window.
Yes, Kunari goes that window.
What is Mott? What is his race?
He's a
Dragonborn.
black dragonborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You dragonborn to druids. Wait, what class are you again, Shagat?
Cleric.
Okay. How'd you get druidcraft?
Because he's a halfling that has that ability. A
Oh,
Lotusden.
got it. Okay.
because it's the most natural, naturey.
Yeah, sure. I thought for a second there maybe you changed last minute your character class to druid, and I'd be like 3 druids.
3 druids.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's interesting enough that 3 of us are wisdom based classes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're,
Give me
For an
wisdom
we're
interesting
saves.
campaign.
So that does sound like a sitcom almost. 3 druids and a rogue.
All right. As you guys walk out, you see Scarlet, Dirth, and the Zinni and the unnamed dwarf that you didn't meet riding away. Dirth atop the largest horse any of you have ever seen.
Water.
He turns around and waves to the 4 of you, and all 4 of you hear that deep, like reverberating voice in your head. Goodbye.
Oh, I thought
Get
he was
out
gonna
of my
say I am
head!
Dearth.
Get out of
Oh,
my head!
goodbye.
Yeah, it's a like a really deep mellow. I can't do the voice as well as my friend Akut can, but
goodbye.
Yeah.
Gunari like flips his shit when he's like, "He's invading me! He's invading me!"
I am Dearth.
Graybeard.
Oh yeah, that that
uh,
that that noise.
as you guys turn, there are
Vader
4
gun.
horses as well as a pony. One of the horses is attached to a small cart. It is full of what looks to be water, food, and other like accoutrements that you might need for your time in the wild.
Cool. I have a question. When we get to the dungeon, how are we supposed to take care of the horses and stuff?
That's up to you guys how you do that.
Oh,
Tie him up
I mean,
outside and just leave him there.
between two druids, I expect one of you to be able to handle an animal.
no, it's more about like as we go dungeon delving, they're gonna be like tied up outside to whatever shit, right?
Yeah,
Like
just hopefully don't
we
TPK.
could be down there for days, couldn't we?
Potentially, yes.
Hmm.
We'll have to like go back and feed the horses and come back and do the dungeon.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
Anyway, the as you guys approach the horses, they stand perfectly, as still as a horse can stand. Uh, they look at you kind of funny. The one that you walk up to, Flame, kind of flares its nostrils at you a little bit because of the smell of smoke and heat that you exude. And he just but he calms down after a moment.
Hmm.
The
Flame mistakes
pony,
that for the horse being an alpha bro. It's like, yeah, alpha bro.
the pony attempts to bite you, Brian.
Hey, whoa.
I will speak to him.
By the way, if you don't know anything about ponies in real life, they're mean little shits.
Yeah, I'll cast speak with animals.
All right.
I'll say, "Hi, my name's Kunari. What's your name?"
The horse just kind of looks at you and doesn't say anything.
I ride you now. You want
The horse,
sand?
like, the horse just kind of stares at you as if it's like, that's why I'm here, dude. Come on, let's get the show on the road.
Well, a very work-oriented horse. That's interesting.
So
Okay.
you guys saddle up, head
I'm
out of
going.
town. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna light. I'm gonna light my pipe, take a deep hit, and then blow in the pony's face. Be like, chill out. It's all good.
All right.
Be one with
You
me.
trigger a sneezing fit in the pony. It
Let it
sneezes
out.
violently a handful of times and then continues on its way.
We're gonna
You
be
guys
friends.
leave town by the south gate, head out into the sage and brushland that borders the southern side of the city, and it's pretty much smooth sailing all the way to your location. The roads are well patrolled at this point, at this close to the city. You pass several caravans of merchants, you see some guards, you see fellow adventurers coming and going. Um, You see one who's dressed in exquisite plate mail riding a war horse, and he salutes the 4 of you as he passes you.
Flame waves back.
Yep.
You
Wave as well.
turn off the road, head into the wilds, and within the day reach your destination. It's early evening by the time you get there. The sun is just starting to set, and in front of you is a fairly beautiful temple. Um, you're not sure why it hasn't been explored before, if it's this close to the city, but it's there, and it doesn't look like anyone's touched it in hundreds of years.
Um, guys,
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm usually expecting these kind of places to be further away. You know, like I mean,
What
you
kind
know
of
what
place?
I mean. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, Flame. Like we would come across our weird shit in our travel, our secluded individual travels. You know,
Yeah, bro.
and
But
they
it'd
were
be
like in
way
the
up.
middle of nowhere.
Exactly, bro. So the only thing I can think of, bro, is either A, this is staged, bro, or B, it's a time traveling ruin, bro.
Time travel?
Like,
Yesterday was today.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, bro. Maybe it's from the future. A
No,
time
no,
traveler.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
come
no, no,
back
no,
in
no.
time to
Don't say that.
save humanity from from an angry autonomous threat.
You, you
Yeah.
cooked your brain. What the fuck? God,
Was it, bro? If anybody cooked my brain, it was you, bro, with all those mushrooms, bro.
hey! We don't talk about Dirt's relatives that way. All right.
So,
Okay.
one thing I'm actually considering, yeah, it's a bit close, but why is it in as good condition as it is?
This is from the future, bro.
The future is the past. The past is the future. Kunar, you travel
Okay.
many days and
All right.
weeks and
All right.
nights.
Mont, you, and I'm gonna like nudge you in the hip. Why don't you climb the stairs, and we'll see if you change times. You know, you get older.
uh,
Oh, bro.
Point of interest: there are no stairs. It's just an open doorway.
Okay, then walk in the doorway and see if you age.
Thank you so much for for your concern over me.
How you know if you
Bro, I
age?
think that's a great idea.
He gets more scales, doesn't he?
Huh.
Anyway, let's put you guys on the opening map to this. Don't mind the sand. There's not it's mostly brush and scrubland up to the top.
Okay.
It's just the picture didn't generate the way I wanted it to. So
Fair enough.
Still looks cool.
Yeah. Um.
But there is like spots on the side that we could like hide the horses in the shade and whatnot.
yes, there are.
Alright.
Okay,
First
so
off, let's at least make a small little resting spot if we got to check this out for a couple days, because I'm pretty sure the guild or whatever actually wants us to make a semi decent attempt.
But
Okay, bro.
how will I sleep if there's no table?
You should have brought your own
He's,
table, bro.
he's gonna point over at the temple itself, going, think of all this rock as one just giant tabletop that you can sleep under.
interesting. I was
Mm.
just gonna suggest he sleeps under the horse. You know.
Yeah.
So Flame is gonna like drop off his horse in the corner here, like we're setting up camp, and just kind of
Mhm.
like hop off and kind of like run towards the entrance.
Okay.
And he's gonna get right up to the door, and then he's gonna like stick one hand in and see if he feels anything.
You feel cold air.
Bro,
Wait,
bro, I
wait,
think it
wait,
is a time traveling temple. It's
I can.
cold in there.
wait. You have to go 1, 2, 3 before you enter.
Um, how about we who's gonna draw? I mean, like map, whatever.
That's Mott, bro.
Oh, good. Phew, because I don't have to.
Mott, you should totally draw a door, bro. We got to be thorough about this.
Yeah, draw it this big, and I make show how big the door is.
All right, Flame.
All right.
I believe in you. Go, my
So,
brother.
He's
just
gonna
so you
walk
guys
like
know,
three
I will
feet
be
in.
generalizing this. Do any of you guys have a form of measurement?
The tape measure in the cartographer's kit, bro.
I'm 3 feet exactly. Excuse me.
It's a temple, bro.
Yes. You walk in, and from the light, with the light from the outside, the very dim light that you can still see with, you notice that there is a pair of sarcophagi in the room, and it opens up into what looks like a much larger set of chambers in the back.
I make my flame appear in my hand so I
All
can
right.
see a little bit better.
I'd light
All
a
right.
torch myself.
All right. Are you walking in, check it, or are you
Yeah, I'll
still
follow.
out? Okay.
The second I hear that it's a tomb, it's a temple, man, I'm just gonna follow.
I'll
And
follow.
the other two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Ye-
this just doesn't make any sense. Like, why hasn't this been maps?
I can't control my character, ninja.
I'm going
Oh,
to.
you can't? That's weird.
Oh, now I can. Okay.
I'm
I'm
going
just
to
gonna
lift
That
walk
the
was
up.
lid of
weird.
the sarcophagus.
Make a strength check then.
I'm gonna assist. That
Okay.
was my
Both
intention, was to
both of
walk
you
up and
make
do the
the
same.
strength check then.
Okay. Where's that?
Athletics or strength save?
Strength check. Just roll strength. You don't roll save.
How do I just
I'm
roll
not sure how to
strength? Is
roll a
there?
check on this sheet.
You should just be able to.
I
Does it
mean,
not just let you click it?
No.
Uh,
Well,
click the cog wheel and it just says roll.
I just
Okay.
did mine 1d20 plus 1.
That
Then
works too.
it's a saving throw still, but it's the same thing.
Whatever. It's the same diff.
I mean, I
Uh,
just consider it the same thing, right? Because the D20.
yeah,
Well, sometimes
it's
you got
no big deal.
proficiency, and he doesn't want
Yeah,
proficiency checks.
it'll add a proficiency if it's a saving throw. I'm not. You don't have proficiency to a check unless you.
Got it. Yeah.
All right. All right. So between the two of you, you managed to shift it about 3 feet. It doesn't come off the top, but it does shift enough to see inside.
I lean in and look in.
Me too.
Okay. All right. You lean in, and it's full of dust and like old bone pieces.
I grab a bone.
Okay. You
Stick.
have a sliver of bone then.
I'm gonna stick my hand with the flame in there and look around, see if I can see anything else like towards the end that we couldn't open.
It's you see a toe bone and like part of a foot.
Bro, there are
Oh,
bones in here.
yeah.
Can I tell what kind of creature it was? Was it like some sort of
It was
humanoid or?
humanoid. It has a humanoid shape to the bones. You're not sure what species, what race, or what species it was.
Kunari now has bone. My bone, not your bone.
So
There's bones in the sarcophagus.
Can it be like a
neat.
thigh bone? Can I have like a big femur or something?
No, none of the large bones are intact.
Okay,
They're
I'll
all
just have a
in
little
small
bone.
pieces.
So after Flame and Kunai go, hey, there's bones in here. Neat. He's gonna start looking around, and the flames from Flame and Brian.
Yeah.
He's gonna see if there's any like scrawlings or anything on the wall that might be.
The walls are blank in this room. Um, there's a lot of there's sand and dust everywhere. The room is, except for the two sarcophagi, empty.
And anything interesting on the sarcophagus?
There's a motif of the humanoid figure engraved on it, but beyond that, not really.
Flame's trying to open up the other sarcophagus.
All right, this one opens all the way. It slides open rather easily, actually, and inside is a mostly intact skeleton.
Bro,
I take a
can we
I take a femur bone.
can we tell what it is? Like what kind of
It
what it could
looks human. By the skull, it looks human.
human bones, bro.
I'm gonna add that to my character sheet. Femur bone and random bone.
All right.
Remember, take good notes, bro. Two sarcophaguses, main room, humanoid bones,
Shit, how do you
both
spell
desecrated by Kunari.
sarcophagi?
I'm gonna give him 5 pounds for femur bone.
What do you see over here, bro?
I don't see very much, but it's really quiet, except for you guys.
Uh, a, on average, the femur weighs about 14 ounces, so less than a pound.
Oh, okay.
So just put a pound for actual like tracking purposes.
Okay.
He was a thick boy.
Which way?
I
North
literally just
or
Googled
east?
how much a femur weighs to be sure. Uh,
So, I take it that the most that we actually see, does the door, the light from the doorway, does it like reach here, or does
it
it reach?
reaches about here, yeah, and then the light from the torch is illuminates these two passageways a little bit.
North or east, guys?
Well, I
Well,
was kind of following the always put your left hand on the wall and follow that. So I say left.
hold on. What's the password?
Finger
Didn't we already
guns.
say finger guns?
Okay, I'm just making sure you're the same people.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk north or
Okay.
left.
As you walk into that room, two things happen sort of simultaneously. The first is you hear the sound of running water start, and the second is that the room gets warmer all of a sudden.
Flame, is that you? I'm gonna look around.
No, bro, it's not me.
It's getting warmer. Is that good or bad?
I think
That's
it means we
good.
gotta
That's
take off
good.
all our clothes.
You do
No.
that. I'm good.
Bro.
All right.
Is this
As you enter the room, you see two large, like basin-looking things filling up with water, and it is steaming.
Oh, dude, it's a sauna, bro.
I want to touch the
These
water.
future past people look
All right,
awesome.
you touch the water and mildly burn your fingers.
I want to scoop it up and suck just a tiny bit of water. Drink it.
So burning your hand again, you're gonna.
You're gonna you're gonna burn your hand again and burn your tongue at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's hot spring water. It's extremely hot.
What?
Oh,
I'm gonna stick my hand in the water, being fire resistant.
Yeah, it's warm to you. Like it
Mhm.
feels rather pleasant actually, but the
Bro,
amount of steam coming off of it tells you that this stuff is hot.
bro, this is so nice. Oh, bro.
I mean, if you want a skinny dip, I'll watch. I'll watch the door. I'll let you do your thing.
uh, and the sound of water kicked on as we got stepped into
Yep,
this room.
as you stepped into this room.
You're taking
Huh.
notes, right, Kiba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loose
That's our
loose ones right
experience.
now because we're just checking things out.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna come up to the side of this thing, I suppose, and he's
Okay.
gonna try and examine it.
All right. It's a 3 foot tall, 2 foot wide. Well, not wide. Deep, 2 foot deep pillar with a basin in front of it and hot water is pouring out of the spout in the front.
Any like, is it designed after anything?
It is not. It is just a block of stone with a spout in the front. Any etchings or anything that were on this have long since eroded away from the water.
All right. And does it? Ooh, I actually probably wouldn't be able to even know this. It'd be one of you three, really. Is there any sense of magic coming off of it?
Nobody's tried to check for that, so can't tell you.
uh,
I
that'd
don't have
be
like
something.
detect magic or anything.
I have detect magic, I think. Detect magic. Yes, I. Kunari spent 10 minutes.
By all
All
means,
right.
buddy. Check
Okay, I
this
Do
out.
start doing
whatever
like
Kunari wants to do.
I start doing the dance that I was doing in the
Well,
tavern.
while
Okay.
he's doing that, my is actually because both Brian and Flame are keep on walking away. He's gonna pull out his own torch and go, "Flame, come here." Stick out his torch just so he has his own light.
Just reaches out and with the flame that he has in his hand, and then just
Okay.
lights his torch.
Yep. And then with that, kind of go back to the first room and see if you can get a good measurement of this area before coming back to Kunari and
All
finding
right.
out what he finds out.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
ritual casting detect magic.
All right.
I'm
Well,
just gonna look down the two hallways while they're all kind of
all
doing
right.
that.
One leads south, one leads further east.
Bro. Brian, which way should we look next, bro?
Hold on. He's almost done with this little dance. My voice echoes from the
Oh,
north.
you want to watch dancing? Okay, bro.
He said
Did
he's
you give
like,
him mushrooms?
no, but he's detecting something. Huh?
It's true. He doesn't really need mushrooms to do these things.
All right.
Well, just don't walk and won't read your
In
mind.
the 10 minutes it takes Kunari to cast, you get a very good reading of that room.
Okay.
Uh, as you finish your ritual, Kunari, both of the basins light up in a pale bluish green light, and a small line of red ruins appears at the doorway.
Red ruins.
Yes, like red, like they're inset into the floor style
Oh,
red
runes.
Uh,
ruins. Yes,
what type of
and
magic?
the only reason you didn't see them is because they're covered in sand.
What type of magic
Uh,
is it?
oh,
Transmutation?
what's the what's the school of magic that what's the spell? The one you can set to make a signal when something passes through it.
Glyph of warding? I mean,
Alarm.
it's a glyph.
Alarm. That's the one.
Alarm.
I'll look it up.
I believe it's alarm.
That's abjuration.
So it is abjuration,
Okay.
and the two water spouts are transmutation.
Okay. I'll be like abjuration runes here and here, and I run and point, and transmutation spell here and here.
What?
Okay.
Did you close? Go close the fridge. You better hope that that fridge is closed, Mister.
So,
It
so,
is.
Kunari, you're saying that they know we're here.
No, it's for to trigger fountain. When we walk in room, the room senses we walked in, and it triggers fountain.
Who are they, bro? Who are they?
The people from the past or the future, or both.
The pasture. People from the pasture, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
The future. Pasture. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, this room is empty.
All right. Also, I just want to say it now because it's gonna drive me nuts otherwise. The simulacrum in this room is hilarious. Just the face is hilarious.
Trust
Where?
me, that was not intentional.
Where?
It's
The grumpy
the
face.
the room looks like a face two eyes for the basins, and the mouth is like right here.
Oh, okay.
No, this that the
Oh, that no,
yeah,
that was. I didn't even notice that. That's 100%
yeah,
unintentional.
that is the nose, the frowny face, and then the two eyes are the basins.
Yep.
No, that one was 100. I didn't even realize that was there.
So this is the Adam's apple.
I guess so.
Well, at least we know it's the male's restroom.
But yes, the only other ways to go are east and south.
All right, so coming down here. Oh, well, like I said, let's go left. So that way.
Oh, I see you. I see your shit. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna start heading that way.
All right. So you guys head east or left, whichever you prefer. You travel down a hallway. It's dark. It's dusty. It's just. And once you reach the end of the hallway, you find it comes to a split where you see like a four-way corridor and a few like a room in front of you, and then that's it for now.
Left, bro. Right, bro.
Left. That is correct.
Always left.
Left, bro. Right, bro.
Yeah.
Left
Left
one,
is
Right.
two,
right.
three, 4, 5, 6. I start hopping on
You
my
said
left foot.
so. You said that it's just kind of musty in the hallway now.
Yeah,
You alive, Ninja?
it's dusty and just unpleasant.
Okay. Oh, like stagnant air.
Yeah, it's been a while since anybody's been in here. Like your
So
feet leave trails of dust on the floor.
Are we on a different map?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I
Oh, okay.
was moving stuff around,
Got it.
and then I don't
oh,
know
we're
why Flame's character token does not want to save that it's him, but it for some reason does not want to say that you are who you say you are.
Weird.
I'm gonna telepathically say to Kiba's character, I forget your name. I'm behind you,
Ma-
Mutt.
Malt. Mooty.
Yes.
Then
Open the
if you
door,
turn around, I
please.
just
Thank you.
wave at you.
there we go. I forgot to do that game. I mean for this game.
All right.
Hmm.
As you guys enter this rather large room, you see pillars, uh, three pillars that are pretty much intact and covered in scrawls of some kind of writing, and one that's sort of leaning over haphazardly. It hasn't fallen, but it is leaning very heavily.
Are they attached to anything, or is it just kind of standing there?
They're just the one that's leaning is just barely scraping the roof. The rest are attached to the roof.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Uh, can Mott examine this pillar that he's standing in front of?
Uh, sure.
Uh, this one, I believe. Investigation. Wow.
Some kind of writing. Flame, you and Brian notice some kind of design etched on the floor here, as well as these strange like runic carvings in the floor as well.
This looks like a sun, bro. He's gonna kneel down and touch it.
All right. You feel a weird tingling sensation in your hand.
I think I'm getting superpowers, bro. It's
Should I
tingling.
dance again? Should I dance again?
Isn't it still active though? We haven't been gone that long.
Oh, is it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it'd still
Doesn't
be
it
active,
still up?
Okay, do I
I
see anything?
believe. Detect magic lasts a little while.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should still be active. Like it's still probably got like 6 minutes left on it.
Okay. Do I see anything?
As he puts his hand on it, it does start to radiate a little bit of magic. It's not powerful. It's just enough to like trigger your senses.
Any
So
school?
besides,
What was that?
Any school?
No, no school magic, because it's not powerful enough for you to read the magic itself. It's enough to like cause that. You ever had that little niggling sensation in the back of your brain where you think you know something but you're not sure?
mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that.
It be magical, but it's very faint. Cannot detect the school.
Oh,
All right.
whoever is whoever wrote on the floor. I mean that's an M or an E. That's an O.
E.
That's
Mo.
a jumping
Mio.
person with a G and a Z. Yeah.
Mio just
Can we read these, Ninja? Do they?
um, Not really. No, they don't
Hmm.
say anything. They're just runic symbols.
Are
I
they in
mean,
a
unless
language or are they just symbols?
they're not language, they're just symbols.
I'm gonna
That,
reach down and touch the symbol
yeah, I
that
was
I'm in
gonna
front of.
say.
All right. You reach down and touch the symbol, and you come away with your hand covered in dust.
Like,
Yeah.
is the symbol still there, or just my hand in
Yeah, the
dust?
symbol is still there.
Okay.
Is
Well,
it like
symbol means
actually painted on, or is it etched
It's
into?
etched into the stone.
Okay.
flame. This symbol means dusty, so old.
Got it. I'm gonna reach down and touch the symbol in front of Flame. Flame said reach down and touch the symbol in
All
front
right.
of him.
You also come away with your hand covered in dust.
I'm gonna move forward and do it to the next one.
All right. Again, your hands come away dusty.
That doesn't make sense. They're different
So,
symbols.
so is Flame just doing a duck crouch and just touching the floor in front of him and just getting closer each time?
Pretty much.
We're both doing that.
Yeah.
Kunari's gonna jump on the center of the sun.
Got it. All right. Say that again.
He's gonna jump on the center of the sun.
Okay. You walk into the center of the sun symbol. Uh, Make a dex save, sir.
Okay.
As you step in the center, and immediately you feel the heat before you see the flame, and you manage to throw yourself out of the way. The coattails of your shirt singeing a little bit as the thing erupts into flame.
Whoa,
Cool.
flame! The fuck, man? How'd you do that?
It wasn't me, bro.
Oh, you got. You
As this
okay?
happens, you guys hear a grinding sound at the back of the room, and a staircase has opened up in the back. I forgot to hide that before I put you guys on this map, but
Oh.
Kunari leaves the center.
Huh.
Wait. Did did the
don't stand on that, bud.
did the magic ping for Kunari?
Yes, it's evocation magic.
Unfortunately, I don't think he was paying attention at the time to know what school it was.
He was a little bit more concerned with not getting seared, so no.
Okay.
Flame's gonna go and touch these other symbols to see if any of them light up or do anything.
All right.
But might well at least go over to Kunari going, "You all right, my guy?"
Oh yes, magic fire not burn Kunari. Kunari, quick.
That symbol does nothing. What symbol is
Just
that
gonna.
again? I'm going to move your token for a second. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Pen. Pen. Wake up.
Pen.
As you touch that symbol, you notice one part of the fire turn colors.
Ooh. What happens like?
This little like corner of the circle turns blue.
Oh. And then if I stop touching it and back away, does it stay blue?
It does not stay blue.
Hey guys, come here. One of you come here and touch the Z.
Okay. We'll move over and touch it as well.
All right,
The
that corner of the circle turns blue again.
And then keep touching it, and then I'm gonna start touching the other symbols and starting with this Q looking one.
All right, nothing happens.
And
Nothing happens.
butterfly, and then big G.
Nothing happens.
Turn over. Oh,
Nope, nothing happens.
this guy here.
Nope.
M.
As you touch that one, this like corner of the fire turns green.
Brian.
Yeah.
Come over here and touch this M.
I stand on the M.
Okay. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
touch the at sign,
Nothing.
and then this wiggly sign.
Nothing.
O.
Nothing.
Oh. He's gonna run down and touch the butterfly. Or I'm sorry, the Q.
Nothing.
Oh, butterfly.
The butterfly causes this corner of the flames to become like a bright, like pinkish color.
Kunari, come here and touch this. Touch this.
Okay. You touch. Do a good job.
Yeah, good job, buddy. He's gonna run up here and touch this symbol.
All right. You touch that symbol. The last bit of flame turns a brilliant emerald, like emerald bluish color,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear a grinding sound coming from somewhere in the building.
Cool. And so, what happens when I stop touching it?
The flames stay the same colors.
I'm gonna carefully like walk onto it, expecting to jump off if a flame shoots up.
I mean, it's already burning. It's not.
But I mean,
Like,
like the whole flame thing that happened to Kunari.
no, it hasn't stopped burning. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So there's just a big flame in the center now.
There's just a big circle of fire in the middle of that set area.
Is it along the edges or is it like
It's the edges and the center circle.
in the center circle? Okay. So basically, following the symbol of the sun, right?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Okay.
Can we get off now?
Yeah. We can get up. You can get off. But Mott, you should totally write this down. That we had to touch the ZM butterfly, and then all of us sitting at a table with Kunari under it symbol.
Ooh, that's good. It's
Mont will
accurate.
walk over and kind of like tilt his head a little bit, going, "Oh shit, you're right."
All right, so we heard grinding. Should we complete this floor first, man? And then
Yeah. Never go
Yeah.
down a level when you still have more of the first level to explore.
sure. All right.
Dungeon delving 101.
Actually, yeah. I knew a guy like, a couple years ago that actually said the same thing.
So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the intersection
Okay.
and walk kind of. Well, no, I'm yeah, left. Go left.
All right. As you walk into this room, you guys see in the firelight three more of those basin-looking things, but nothing happens when you walk in the room.
Is my detect magic still going?
It is, but there's nothing in this room that's magical.
Okay.
Yep. Actually going to
Actually, hang on, I need to grab my notebook before I forget. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, the basins, the two basins that you're looking at are empty. They're full of dust and sand, and the spigots look like they've been clogged up for a very long time.
Okay.
All right,
Touch the
Canary,
spigot.
the spigot comes away dusty and sandy.
Okay.
A little bit spills out after your hand leaves. Canary, you look into this one, and two things immediately catch your attention. The first is that it's pitch black. You can't see anything down there. And second is there's a breeze coming up and out.
I'm gonna flick a copper down. See if I hear it.
It falls for about 5 seconds, and then you hear ping.
Big hole.
Bro,
Big
what,
hole.
bro, what'd you find? What'd you find?
Big hole.
Big hole? I'm gonna take my flame and I'm just gonna lob it straight down and watch it go
All
down.
right. It falls for about 30 seconds, and it's probably 15, 20 feet. And down at the bottom, there is what looks to be an old, worn out chest.
Treasure, bro!
Go for it.
We need
Junari, watch your
rope
back.
and I'm going to hmm. I suppose I can't see it anymore, can I? That the ground down there, because when the flame hit, it kind of probably went out.
Yeah, you do. It pops out of
Okay,
existence.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna resummon my produce flame. I'm gonna drop it down the hole again, and I'm gonna hold create bonfire until I can see the ground, and then I'm gonna cast bonfire on the ground,
All
kind of in
right.
the corner here, away from the
Okay.
chest, so it doesn't burn, but so I can actually see down there.
Yeah. So you wait until the very last second, and you snap your fingers, and a bonfire sort of appears off in one corner of the little room that's down there.
Ooh, bro, look, guys, look, treasure.
You,
like the chest.
you know, I could have just dropped my torch down there. I have many.
It's okay, man. I like using fire. You know I like using fire. Come on.
I know that's true. That's true. I don't want to deny you your simple pleasure.
So it is an actual room down there.
Yes, there's a small room down there.
So,
Alright,
Ma,
yeah.
how do you wanna? Do you got some rope? How do you wanna climb down there?
What? Why would you assume I immediately want to crawl down there?
Well, who else is gonna open up a chest?
Treasure chest.
I mean, fair, but I think, yeah, it's not worth it. Sure, he's gonna rummage around and get like his hempen rope from the bundle of his from his backpack.
Okay.
Good. Okay. We need to tie this off so I can get down.
Yeah, we can tie it around this back thing here, and then like we can hold it too to make sure it's secure.
I mean, you could tie it around me. You know?
Yeah,
He's
but what if
gonna.
you fall down there with them?
He was gonna give you a quick up and down, going. I think I'm just gonna tie it to the basin.
Hey, I'm 42 pounds of raw awesomeness.
Ooh.
And I appreciate that. I really do, but I don't think that'll help.
All right. You know, I offered.
So, yeah, once we tie it off, he will kind of shimmy down the rope.
Okay. It's there's a hole in the wall as you get down there that looks suspiciously like something's dug its way into this room at one point or another, and
Cool.
then left.
So just a quick thing, because he had to use both hands to get down, he's gonna shout out, going, "Hey, drop my torch!" Just so he can have his torch again.
No, the bonfire is still in the room with you,
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry,
and it
forgot about
it
that. Actually.
It shows that it's got enough light to see the entire room. The room's
Okay.
only about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay.
It's not a big room.
So
Like the chest takes up an entire half of the room.
okay.
Mott,
So
do you call out that there's a hole in the wall or no?
yeah. Like especially if it looked like something crawled, burrowed through it and burrowed back out. It's like, oh hey, yeah, there's something digging around down here. Gonna investigate the dugout portion to see if it feels fresh or like fresh scratches.
It is old and dry.
Well, something was around here at one time, but it was long gone. It looks like.
How big's the hole?
How big is the hole?
It's probably about a foot in diameter.
Oh, okay.
It's not a huge hole. Like it's nothing you should like. Whatever made this is not a huge animal.
Okay. Badger sized.
It's for dominance and aggression. It's not play.
Alright,
Am I now?
then with that established, he will investigate the chest.
Look for
All right.
traps. Look for traps. Bro.
Will investigate the chest.
All right, go ahead. Roll me an investigation. Oh, with ease. You look it over. It's a simple, like wooden chest. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not trapped in any way. It's just a simple lock.
I don't know what I would do
All
with
right.
her. I need to know where she's
Then I suppose he will take out his thievery tools and try and pick that lock.
Go for it.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
I think
Or is
Luna
it a
would
thieves'
win
tool
that
roll?
Sal Vesper died.
I
Veslar, man.
mean,
dominance battle.
Let's do that.
all right. You sit there and fiddle with it for a couple of seconds. You finally hear it go pop, and the chest clicks open.
Probably not. Unless Luna has sharper
And the
claws.
chest what?
Clicks open.
Okay. He's going to open up the chests and
But Kale,
see what's going on.
Inside is a small pile of silver.
Oh dang. Looks like whoever was he's gonna through the like can look up and shout at him and going, hey, it looks like this might have been a stash for somebody because it's just a whole bunch of silver.
what?
Oh, cool. Money.
The average lifespan of that
You split evenly?
is 25 years.
Maybe. How heavy? Like, can he like test this chest? Like how heavy it is?
The chest itself is probably about 6 to 7
His own
pounds.
pet, and he can't get any
Alright.
little roommates.
Then with the leftover rope on the bottom, he's gonna close the chest, kind of tie it on the bottom of the rope,
He doesn't
and
really
climb back
walk
up. And
around, he
once up,
wants
it going. All right, guys, let's pull this thing up.
Okay.
All right.
He's bringing over
Between
his
between all of you, it only takes a few moments to pull it up. You set it down, open it back up, and get a good. You get a really good count of the silver. It can be split evenly. There's enough in there for each of you to have about 15 silver.
15 silver apiece, then it is.
60.
Ooh,
All
said
right.
15.
15, 1-5. Right?
50 or 15?
Yes, 15. 15.
Okay.
1-5. 1-5. 1-5.
When do I get my +5 legendary sword, Ninja?
You're gonna have to do a much harder dungeon than this.
I feel like we've already earned it. Come on, Ninja.
Anyway, it is 8:30. We will end it with this discovery tonight. So that's a good ending point for tonight.
I was really hoping that I'd fail that check. In all honesty,
You nailed it on the number.